Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Habib Razara with student ID 2521039 from CBIG Class A. I want a presentation scope about stories I read. The title is Jackson Diary. I read this comic from webtoon application. So here we go. First is setting of place and setting of time. Setting of place, first in school and second in Jackson home. Setting of time, first in the morning and second in the evening. The second is character and characteristic. There are Jackson, Tia Carol, Theo Frank, Sir David, Marty and Ricky, Brenda, Pamela, Marco, and Ronald. Jackson characteristic is friendly, kind, intelligent, and helpful. Tia Carol as Jackson parents. The characteristic is friendly, kind, and cheerful. Theo Frank as Jackson parents. The characteristic is friendly, kind, and humorous. Xer as Jackson friends. The characteristic is good and a little bit indifferent. David as Jackson friends. The characteristic is kind, friendly, and humorous. Marty and Ricky is naughty and bully. Brenda is kind, friendly, feminine. Pamela is kind and indifferent. Marco as Pamela brothers. The characteristic is care around. And the last is Ronald as Jackson brother. The character is kind, a little indifferent, and cares about. The third is oh no or problem. Jackson is a new kid at his school. From the first day he has experienced strange events. He seems to see magic. Jackson doubts what he saw as a hallucination, but it felt very real. Problems began to occur. Jackson was slandered into being a stalker because he accidentally entered the wrong place to change woman's clothes. Jackson had many difficult days until he turned into a man who was quiet, cold, and quick to anger. Jackson thought that what happened to him was all because of Xer. He always blamed Xer and never wanted to listen to Xer's explanation first. On the other hand, Xer wanted to solve his own problems without asking others for help, but that only made things worse. The fourth is order of events. Jackson had a strange feeling from the first time he entered the school, from his vision as if things were happening like magic, whether it was what he saw or what happened to him. He always felt like he was in hallucination, but it felt real. Jackson was a bit tired because of the strange incident before. He entered the wrong dressing room and accidentally saw Pamela changing clothes. Jackson ran out apologizing, and without realizing Pamela's sports skirt was carried in her carry-on bag because Pamela threw it at him. Because of the skirt problem, Jackson was slandered that he was a stalker, and none of his friends wanted to hear his explanation. Day after day, many strange things happened to him. Because of the many events that had happened to him and the people's response to him, he turned into a different, quiet, and quick-tempered man, and all also began to reveal that Xer has magic. Long story short, during the Halloween party, a strange incident occurred. When Jackson and Xer were arguing in the hallway, a cardboard box containing Jackson's childhood items flew and came to him. There, Xer felt like he was electrocuted and ran away from Jackson. In the middle of the run, Xer could not control his magic power. Suddenly, fireworks erupted in the sky quite beautifully. On the other hand, Jackson opened his childhood diary and saw an illustration of a person standing facing the sky decorated with fireworks. What's in Jackson's books is real because the illustrations are just like Xer back then. It turns out that Xer is a delusion that Jackson created in his diary. The fifth is problem solved. Jackson started to straighten up and apologize to his friends, especially Pamela. Xer also began to be honest about himself having magic. Whatever strange event that Jackson saw because of him. The friends who listened were shocked and a little disappointed in him for not being honest from the start. But as time went on, his friend began to forgive him and realized that Xer wanted to fix all the things that have been quite messy because of it. The moral I get in the story is basically humans are social creatures, so there is nothing wrong if you ask for help from others instead of solving problem yourself, but instead make the problem more chaotic and reduce the nature of hiding secrets among your own friends, because if he knows the truth from other people, it will hurt his feelings. Okay, maybe it's enough from me. Sorry if there are any mistake from my pronunciation or the other things. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.